Hi, my name is Dale Obrochta, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about elevator speech and how do you tell what you do to other people? How do you explain it? That's on today's show. Hey, on Facebook, I asked a question. How do you describe your job? You know, it goes along with the elevator pitch. How do you explain what you do for a living? And here's a couple of responses I've received. From Marie, a dream that drifted into my reality. Ah. Robin, I make people happy. And Balloony, doing what I love and loving what I do. That's how they describe their job. You know, did it say a lot about their job? No, but that's the way they feel about their job. And that's part of your elevator pitch, is actually putting some personality to what you like. So, hey, thanks for helping me with my Facebook shout-out. That's my shout-out to you folks. Thanks for helping.
Alright, I think we all know super religious people. My mother-in-law is one of those people who is super religious, and I've tried to explain to her that I'm a stand-up comedian. And what she thinks that is that I go to a bar and I meet guys that were stood up. Their date doesn't show up. And I make them laugh about it. That's stand-up comedy to her. And so she asked my husband, do you mind her going and doing that? Does that not bother you? And he says, oh, no, Mom, I don't mind. She makes money doing that, going out and making people laugh. And so now I am on the First Baptist Church prayer list for prostitution.
Hey, on Twitter, Bimba Balloons actually liked my article about blogging, about being consistent. I know what you're talking about. When I first started blogging, it seemed like nobody was reading. Nowadays, I get up to about 200 people a day on my blog. So it just takes time, be consistent on it, and you'll have followers. And I'm glad my article helped you out. And Steve, hey, thank you for thanking me about my blog post about the Facebook groups, the 3 new ones that I've come across, which is hair bands, line twisting, and deco twisting. Those are 3 new groups out there. Again, I'm glad I could help you. Thank you for responding to my tweet that went out. I'm always looking to build an alliance with Twitter followers, so if you have something interesting to tweet, go ahead, send it to me, Balloon Animals. I'll tweet it out. Hopefully you'll retweet my blogs and other things that I tweet out. Again, that's my shout out for Twitter. Comedian Stu McAllister's take on an elevator pitch. Elevators beats walking upstairs. Hey, on Instagram, I put up a couple new images that I've been doing, the funny little images. Put up 2 today, and hopefully you'll like them. One deals with boobies, and the other one deals with crabs. Ooh, strange topics. You could always find them out on my Instagram account. My Instagram is instagram.com/Dale Obrochta. Yep, my last name. So there's my Instagram shout out for people. If you want to see more, check out my Instagram. Double tap it. Give it a little love. I appreciate it. Follow me along. I'll follow you if you follow me. A lot of following going on. But hey, that's part of social media. If you don't follow anybody, nobody follows you. So, that's Instagram for today. That's my big shout out. Leave me a comment, by the way. I'd love to get some feedback from my Instagram account. All you have to do is type in a message. Alright, so we're talking about elevator speeches. Now, if you've ever heard of an elevator pitch or speech, it's basically a quick introduction to somebody that, let's say you met them in the elevator. That's the whole concept. And you have a short time going from one floor to another floor, and you basically want to say what you do for a living. But you don't want to say, I twist balloons, or I'm a magician. You come up with a creative term that I fold balloons, and I make it so interesting that blah, blah, blah. The person goes, really? Tell me more. But a lot of cases you find that people do elevators pitches, and they get really creative. I asked a couple questions on Facebook, and got some interesting answers, but again, some of the answers never really explained what they did. I love my job. I thought I'm the coolest. I'm the greatest. I make kids laugh. But again, part of the elevator pitch is to actually explain what you do. I can say I'm a variety entertainer, and then the next follow-up is, well, okay. They really don't understand what a variety entertainer is. If I say I twist balloons for a living, a lot of people go, oh, so you do those balloon animals? Yes, but you have to expand on that. You can say, I twist balloon animals and generate leads for a corporation on a trade show floor. Now that expands the thought process. So when you develop an elevator speech, the concept is that you want to make it so people understand what you're talking about, but in a very interesting way. So don't get too technical and throw in a lot of jargon, and avoid making it so vague that people go, huh? It's nice that you make it interesting, but again, if the person doesn't understand what they say, it's like, okay, whatever, and they move on. So practice elevator pitches. They're going to change. You're going to have different little catchphrases for each person. And again, the whole thing is to generate a conversation, to make it interesting, to have people want to know what you do for a living. And that's the whole purpose of an elevator pitch. And you could also use some of your elevator pitch on your marketing material too. It's kind of like the branding. So that's my tip for today, is think about your elevator pitch and how you present it. And are you really presenting something that makes sense to people? That's my tip. Enjoy. Alright, this has been a busy week. Actually, this is 2 weeks kind of combined into one video blog. Things have been crazy. As you can tell, I'm back to my stairs as usually. This is episode 12 plus 1. We don't want to use the dirty 13 number. So it's 12 plus 1 in the video series. And again, you can always find me on my website, which is mbd2.com. If you're a corporate client, you could always find me on putatwistonit.com. Otherwise, you can find me on my Facebook page. That is facebook.com/balloonsart. Or if you want to Twitter me, that's Balloon Animals. That's easy enough to remember. Instagram is my name, Dale Obrochta. Or if you like Pinterest, again, Dale Obrochta. So that's my shout out for everyone who's participated. I want to give a shout out to my comedians. Thanks again. I appreciate that. And I'd like to give more people a shout out. So, hey, let's communicate. Let's do this thing. Let's talk to each other. If you've got a video, you want to send me a wacky video, go ahead. Send me a wacky video. My email is Dale, D-A-L-E, at mbd2.com. So go ahead, send me a wacky video if you got it. Hey, participate in any of my little wacky sayings that I put out there. I'd love to include more people. So that's my shout out for today. You guys enjoy. Hey, remember, share this. What the heck? Give you something to Twitter, give you something to post on your Facebook page. You guys enjoy, have a great day, and you be good, okay?